My name is Hanan Sager, and this is for my communications class. Here are my note cards. And this is my audience. I know that sometimes you have to learn on the spot or call someone asking how to do your taxes. I also know that sometimes you have to learn the hard way about credit cards. Both of these things are due to being financially illiterate, and these things can take years to learn or gain these skills, and these skills are needed for the rest of your life. Some have learned these skills when they were younger, but most still have not even learned these skills, and this would have made their life a lot easier if taught at a younger age. Many countries are now seeing this problem, and they're trying to combat this problem, and this includes the USA. Financial literacy among teens is slowly declining, and we can stop this by implementing new classes in school and having more financial discussions at home. Things are becoming more and more expensive as time goes on. Paychecks are also rising due to this, but people are still staying poor due to bad habits that rooted from a young age. Over the years, we can also see that people don't budget or manage their money wisely. Walona Sloan in 2012 said that, quote, in just 1 year that there was a 24% increase in teens who do not budget, end quote. This, as we can see, this has been a growing problem, but can be solved by just one simple fix. Parents can start teaching their kids basic spending habits on how to budget or save. When their child starts to earn money, they can help them create a budget, and this can help them create a good budget, and this can help develop them a good habit, which eventually they'll be able to do it without a reminder. As we all know, keeping a budget can be hard, and by having someone there with you, it can help you stick to that budget, and parents can help do this for their kid. These are just really small fixes that can take just 10 to 20 minutes to teach, and these lessons will help last a lifetime and help save your child a lot of money and time. Managing money is just one small thing that can improve your financial literacy. Learning about credit cards can also reduce financial literacy, and sometimes people often don't know that they are spending more money that they don't have with credit cards. They think that it's just free money. And just one class in high school would help educate people that credit cards can be used for both good and bad. People not educated about these things may often try and use it for good, but often end up doing the opposite due to bad habits in the past. And having a good credit score means paying your bills on time, and having a good credit score would lead to less money being spent. And just this one class would help your kid to have less of these money problems later in their later years. I also know that a lot of you may not be teachers, and what you can do is be a teacher in your own home and help just have one simple lesson about credit cards and try and gain them that head start with credit cards as well. And parents can also, to ensure their student has a better future, their kid have a better future, they can start maximizing on opportunities, and they can teach many of these things on the go as well too. And over time, these skills will start becoming more and more used. And in a chapter in a book called Debt by Nance Nash in 2013, she said that, quote, there are plenty of chances, be it at a grocery store, while you're hitting it up at the ATM, or planning the family vacation, to bring the value of the dollar, the importance on saving, getting deals, and of managing money properly, end quote. All these things can be taught while doing it. Most of the time, these things can be taught in less than a minute, and oftentimes you might have to repeat these lessons many times. And I definitely know I have to have things repeated often to get things to stick to me. And we also know that habits can take a lot of time to form, and parents can help guide their child and at an early age, and this will lead to that habit being hard to break. In high school, I was never taught these things. I had a learn on my own. Oftentimes, a student will have to take it upon themselves to make that change and take the time to learn. I've read books that have taught me how to manage my money wisely. I've also read about assets and liabilities, which I know I would have never learned till later in my life. As we all know, reading is the key to success. It contains a person's knowledge that they gained over their life. Just 30 minutes every day will help improve your financial literacy tremendously. But there's one key thing that you have to remember, and you have to apply with what you learn. Financial literacy has to be taught at an early age to give the child a head start that they need. Teens have to take it upon themselves to also learn. Managing money and learning about credit cards are just two of the things that you can use to your advantage and help your child use to their advantage when they're starting in their life or in college. If you don't have a kid right now, learn these things so you can teach your child in the future. If you do, try and find ways to teach them daily. And learning about credit cards and managing money is just two of the fundamentals that can greatly impact your life or your child's life. No more than 20 minutes it can take to either learn or teach these lessons, and these lessons will help change the rest of your or your child's life.